Good afternoon, guys. This is Rizwan from Aeon Reality. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Those who don't know me, my name is Rizwan Khan. I'm a principal and director of Aeon Reality. We are proud partner with Coronis Group. The Coronis Group is one of the largest group in Australia. Many of my clients, they inquired about the upcoming changes in the stamp duty or land tax. So I thought to gather information and make a small video for you to understand what change are coming and who's going to be the beneficiaries of these changes. So the agenda is to discuss the scheme, the stamp duty, the land tax calculation and summary. Please do understand this is not an advice. You guys make your own decisions, take your own decisions, take your own choices. This is not an advice. In simple word, very simple definition, from next year, some first home buyers in New South Wales will be able to choose between paying the lump sum of the stamp duty or an annual land tax. So what is the stamp duty? The stamp duty is a levy or a tax on the sales price or a contract of sale, the price which is written on the contract of sale of the land. So when we say property, the sale price of the property. So property has two components, land and building. So that's what you need to understand because the changes are related to this part as well. In New South Wales, the stamp duty was introduced on 1st of July, 1865. As it is today, if you're in New South Wales, you're buying a property to live in, you're first home buyer, and the property could be new or used. The property price within 650,000, you don't pay the stamp duty. So 4 conditions: New South Wales, first home buyer, want to live in the property, new or used property, and the property price within 650,000, you are exempted to pay the stamp duty. If you're buying a property 700,000, 50,000 more, on the top of 650, you pay 10,000 approx. 750, 21,000. So you increase 50,000 and you pay a $10,000 on the top of that. Up to 1.5 million, 67,000. I request you to remember these two figures, 650 and 1.5 million. So what is this scheme? The first home buyer choice scheme. The name of this scheme is the first home buyer choice scheme. It was updated on 21st of June 2022 by Premier of New South Wales. So this scheme is for the first home buyer, eligible first home buyer. They can choose to pay stamp duty, a lump sum, or go on to the annual property tax. The property can be new or existing. The price, remember the price, 650, start from 650 and 1.5 million, below 1.5 million. This tax option will be available from 16th of January 2023, and tax will be based on the unimproved land value, which is defined by the State Value Journal. So these are, in a nutshell, the scheme's highlights. So let's say a calculation, let's say a scenario, you're buying a property as it is today, for example, 1.5 million, you pay the $67,000 approx the stamp duty straight, okay? So from 16th of July, what changes will be happening? When you're buying a property of 1.5 million, so there will be two components, building value and the land value. Say your building value is $600,000, you don't pay the stamp duty or tax on that. Land value, you pay 0.3% of the land value and the annual fee, which is $400. So that will be the figure. So land value will be calculated every year. It can change every year. As I said in my previous slide, so it will be who's going to define the land value, the State's Value Journal, okay? And it might change. Say if you're already qualifying for this property, you bought it, and after a couple of years you thought you want to buy another property to live in, and the current property you want to put as an investment. So what will happen? The rate will be changed. As simple as it for the investor. So for the investor, changing from owner up to investor, 1.1% of the land value and the $1,500 annual fee. That will be implemented from next year. Summary: annual property tax would be based on unimproved land value and not the market value. Very important point. Market value could be anything, but the land value, they will calculate the land tax on the land value. Property tax would apply to each individual property. If you have 2, 3, 4, 10 properties, doesn't matter. They will not aggregate it. Each individual property land tax, the value of the land. Who will be the beneficiaries? The immediate beneficiary will be the first home buyer, starting from 21st of the June, and the scheme started 21st of June, and they will be eligible from the 16th of January 2023. I'll explain you in a bit. Those who have already paid the stamp duty, they won't be double tax. Under this proposal, residential owner occupier and farmers would pay the lower rates than the residential investor. So if you're buying a property, commercial, say commercial property or property for investment purpose, or you're buying a property from your self-managed super fund, so you do not qualify for this scheme. That's what another meaning of this summary. Question: yes, contract signed from 21st of the June 2022 and between these dates and 15th of January 2023, will you be eligible for this choice scheme? Yes, you will be. So what you need to do, if you're setting your property in July, August, September, October, November, December, before 15th of the January, you still have to pay the stamp duty as per normal. On 16th of the January, you have to request a refund of the stamp duty and you go into the scheme. This is what you need to do. Now, if you're buying a land and building a property up to $18,000, you can apply for that stamp duty or annual tax. You can choose. First home buyer, as said, if they are buying 4 condition, remember, and the property price is within 650,000, owner occupied property, first home buyer, you want to live in the property, you're already exempted. So don't worry about it. For how many years you have to pay this land tax? Not sure. I don't have answer for this one. If you know it, please let me know. Investors choose to pay land tax. As far as my knowledge, not yet. So I'll leave this question to you. Which one do you prefer? And please also help me if you have any more information about this. Now, I request you to visit our Facebook page, and on upcoming video, YouTube page is also upcoming very soon. So all those videos will be uploaded on those social media platform. I hope you find this video useful. So thank you for watching this. Wherever you are, stay strong, stay blessed, and have a nice day. Thank you, guys. Again, my name is Rizwan Khan. For any property matters, please feel free to contact me. Bye for now.